Hey guys, Kate here of Burn One. We're doing another commentary video. I'm actually joined with Nico and Dean. Yes,
Hello.
yep.
What's up, guys?
We're gonna talk about locals match finals. It was actually myself versus a local player named Aubrey. We were playing the mirror Revue Starlight. His deck though was what is it? Pants, Wind Trigger, and
Yeah.
then what is it? The deck I was on was the Standby Pants one we just did a video on. So we'll just get into the match and kind of talk about it from there. All right. Well, here we go.
All right, I have high expectations.
The highest. I just remember this game being really sacky.
As expected.
Kid local sacking never happens.
Never. Good play only. So yeah, this match is like really awkward because all our openings are basically the same. We are like all the at least our level 0 lineup for the most part. So it's just like a bunch
I
of
see
three
he starts
fives.
off with a really strong opening of playing the runner, which
Yeah.
is pretty much the best opening you can have. Ooh,
And then let me just respond with a double runner.
from what it looks like though, none of you guys have managed to clock the Akira so far, which is unfortunate. But you both triggered an Akira.
So like opening up double 3-5 runner, do you think I should have just traded with one of them to prevent the?
Well,
I
if
guess
you do that, then you can
yeah.
force the one to stay in the middle.
Yeah, it's true.
He gets one trigger a little early, and it's unfortunate. I'm not sure if he'll be able to pay that out the next turn, just because paying out 3 stock is a little difficult unless you just I feel like commit to the board, at least in Review.
Well, he has a card on the board. He can easily pay out 3.
You're right.
Why would he need to do that? He can pay 2 because of the runner's effect, and then he can also brainstorm. That way he can still clock draw brainstorm.
Does the runner have to pay 2 salvage text?
Yep.
He the runner gives your opponent pay 2 encore on all characters.
Oh.
Yeah, so here I drop search because I don't have any of the 3-2 in waiting room, so I need to get it there so I'm able to swap around my level here. Because I'm pretty sure at this point I already have the 1-0 level swap.
So you play down Beast. I'm guessing your other card is gonna be the level swapper.
Yeah, and off of the drop search too, I get the counter, which is kind of important in this matchup since we're both playing for field basically. So at least he doesn't like kill my beast.
Yeah. Well, not only that. Oh wait, no, the Lolifin does not require a reverse disregard. Yeah. Oh, you hit an accurate clock though for him. It's
Good
very
player
unfortunate
alert there.
Got a little bit of a glare, so I can't really see what he's clocking, but I'm assuming he's probably just dropping down Lolifins. I think he probably has wind in hand, and he's going. It's going to be a little unfortunate for you because he's probably getting value off the clean cut, so he gets to save one of those Lolifins.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe not. I forgot about this.
I'm not sure exactly what he's doing here. Oh, he's grabbing the counter. Okay.
I think.
So you're saying one of these is a clean cut?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nana in the last lane is clean cut. I think maybe he should have -1 basically to get the if he's really worried about getting the counter to hand. because once the counter comes out, unless I drop like the 2/2 or something, it's really hard for me to clear his board if he counters once. But then he also gets like none of this value off a clean cut. But I think like one counter beats me in both lanes, right? Unless I drop like a 1K one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really awkward matchup here. So maybe getting
How
the
does
counter
one
like
counter
that.
beat you
Well,
in
no, no,
two
no.
lanes?
If you
So
if your attack order is wacky, then one counter will beat you. Otherwise, he shouldn't be able to do it.
yeah, so the level 1 Dean, whenever you use an act, it gains 1500 power. So it being
Okay.
was it not 1500? Is it 1500? Yeah, so it becomes
That sounds
60.
about right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1500.
and then the other the brainstormer also gives 500 power on act use.
Look at this guy hitting 2 on first.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of the Cinderella, not the Lalafin. The Cinderella is the one that gets power
It gets
for all music.
yeah. It gets really big.
Then yeah, you're right here. One counter will only win him one lane, though. If you drop 2 beasts, he doesn't get to win 2.
Yeah, so maybe in that case, negging yourself the Hikari, or is it Hikari? Yeah, uh, negging yourself by that and like playing over it with the Nana would have been better to save one of the Lolifins because like
Why even go for the counter in the first place?
yeah, I mean it only saves one lane, so I'm not even sure if that
It
really
was
matters.
-1 stock, right?
Yeah,
-1 stock and -1 card.
What exactly are you drop searching? Oh, I guess you're trying to get another counter. Okay.
Because by not resolving the clean cut, it's like -1 card. It's the same thing as playing over.
How many standbys do you have left in your deck at this point? And do you have the other 2/2 Hikari in waiting room, in case you do trigger off of it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure the other 2/2 is in waiting room now.
I haven't seen a lot of standbys go to your waiting room though, so I'm assuming you're either playing one or you're
Yeah,
gonna trigger one.
I'm
Okay,
definitely
you're
playing
playing
one this
one here.
turn. So yeah, I don't remember. I don't think there is any more left in my deck actually. Yeah, this was like the awkward point though, where like I basically had to surrender my board, which doesn't feel good for this deck.
Doesn't, but I'm assuming since you're a good player, you're gonna triple or double cancel him here, and you're hoping lanes the following turn.
Hopefully.
Unfortunately, Akira cannot side attack, so
Yeah.
you're forced to completely give up your board.
Yeah, you force the counter at least, but it's really tough because Lolifin just like, gets pluses off of like not reversing or anything. So like leaving them both up feels really bad because he could just slam another wind trigger if he draws into it.
Did he just clock draw there?
I believe so. I don't know why.
I'm not sure why, since you
Yeah.
gave a board, unless he's trying to find a climax to push damage.
Well, he's definitely digging for the climax here. So
It looks like you found something.
yeah, another one trigger here.
Ooh, unfortunate.
I know.
And you eat the 3 too. Dang. Oh wait, no, this is for 4.
Yeah.
Cancels on 4.
Oh,
Ooh, good player alert. Man, I'm so good at this game.
Almost like we get to play against this guy all the time.
There's a
Did I
double.
get the Fable triple? Oh, I
Oh,
don't.
no, you don't. It's
Did you
okay.
show
You
him
get
your
pushed to
draw?
level 2, which is exactly where you want to be. 'Cause now
Yeah,
you just-
my draw is super amazing too. Because like I think there's already a level. Was there? Did I put a level 3 in clock?
Well,
earlier?
no, because you revealed you drew a standby.
Yeah.
Because you revealed 1 card extra, which is pretty.
Pretty BM.
That's rough.
I'm fine with
rough for all.
I'm fine with the standby draw because if I hit I forget her name, the scryer out, it's like it
No,
feels really
well,
good.
you already have the scryer in waiting room because
Yeah,
it was in
right.
your clock going into level 2.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you hard play the Hikari though, which feels a little. It's a
yeah.
little. Did you have no other playables, or did you
It's
just want
just
to assert board
I
dominance?
at this point I figured I needed to win board here, and then as well as like my hand at that point was really bad. Like I had to clock that turn too to like find anything.
I like how much stock you guys are building. You have over here with 1 stock, and he's over here with 4. This is actually a good deck.
I think it's pretty solid overall. I know at the very least for Kit's list, once you get through the first deck, you stabilize quite a bit, but the first deck can be a little rough. Did you already have a pants trigger in hand, or did you not have a pants trigger in waiting room at that point? I almost feel like you could have secured it there because you're just gonna pay out most of that stock next turn anyway.
That's true. I wish I could see my hand here. I might have had the pants already in my hand because it took me a second to decide to mill it instead of triggering it. Oh, it's okay. I just hit standby as well for reasons. Swinging in for 4.
Yep. This one's swinging in for 3, which he eats. I'm guessing you're choosing whether to front or side here.
Yeah.
I think you're siding, right? Yeah. Like you triggered a couple and milled a couple, so yeah, that would make sense. I'm guessing the reason you side attacked his Nana is because you didn't see the counter all game and you thought he was holding it.
Wait, now did he 3-cost that? I missed it. I'm pretty sure I front attacked that. Did I? Oh no! I did side attack it. I remember now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Canceling on 4. Ooh. It's kicking.
Is that how the deck stabilizes?
Yeah. How'd you
That's
know?
all you gotta do.
So real talk, like watching this deck and like how little it actually gets compressed, at least from like watching this, and like how much you're struggling with like stock. Why do you think it stabilizes so hard? Is it the fact that you have this like 3/2? Is it the damage scry? Because like
damage scry is really nice. If
because
you
damage scry
like
only
sack a
works after
standby,
you do damage.
well, yeah, but
So
you also
like,
have early play healers that is like conditionless for the most part.
so like my problem with damage scry is like other decks can just get in positions where they're not taking damage. So like.
So the thing is like the damage scry gives you returns the longer it stays on board, right? So the fact that this has hand encore and can push damage and lets you like fight sideways.
Oh, this
if
wait,
need
wait,
be.
this thing has a hand encore.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
So like
and
I
you bring
think,
it out at level 2,
yeah, for
and it stands
one stock.
itself.
Yeah. And gives
It
everyone
gives
one
you global
soul.
soul. Yeah,
So
it's
like
really good.
it's really really powerful and like a really good tempo swing. And then the fact that it's gonna be around for like 3 turns probably is like more than enough off of it. Like you get so much value off of it. It's not necessarily like it instantly makes sure secures you to be level 2, but it like lets you cancel like 1 or 2 extra times you probably wouldn't have. And then also, the scry off of like to decide what you draw is like pretty strong as well.
Did you choose not to draw off of the Juna?
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I remember correctly, the last card's a climax.
Ooh.
Or was I trying
very
to
good
just?
play.
Oh no! I was trying to reshuffle.
Discard. You're
Yeah,
just trying to pay stuff out. I understand.
yeah.
Okay. Only 2 cards in hand is a little rough, though.
Yeah, like this. Like I said, this game was like really, really awkward.
Wait, do you just kill him here with vanilla swings?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Let's see. He eats the 3. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Counter's over, but eats the 3, and now I'm assuming you're siding for 1.
Oh man. That was a
Oh, he
game.
was already at
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Understandable.
That was a game, I guess.
What a
uh,
powerful player.
yeah. I don't know. I guess the only things is like I think that clock at level 2 from Aubrey was a bit weird after winning board. I guess he was just
Yeah, I think
really
that was the only really questionable play, but
So
yeah.
is this deck only good because you think your opponents don't play hard removal? Do you think like because bottom deck bombs and stock bombs in your mind have fallen out of favor, that this encore thing, this encore damage scry is good? Because
well, it's not even that. You have
if
other
you play
like you just wall up ridiculously hard. I guess it's kind of like
It's
a
kind of
jankier version of Albuta because you also have this 3/2 support that gets to come out for free at level 2 that gives 2k to front and lets you cantrip on play.
yeah, I think the biggest thing is the support is so strong, and including this, the support that just lets you cantrip gets really absurd because like it lets you refresh with 8, and then you can like draw standby off of the cantrip and then summon this out as well. They have a 12k scryer, which is kind of hard, and like um, unless they're playing like you said the hard removal, like they're not going to beat it power wise usually against you because you have a 4k counter and like 2k counters as well that also get extra 500 power off of the brainstorm. So usually you don't lose the power, and even if you do, it lets you like hand on core it. So like you said, like I almost never ran into like hard removal like that except maybe like once, and like it feels kind of bad, but it's just like pretty whatever when it happens.
So, do you think that the reason that we're not seeing a lot of hard removal randomly, like even the local level, is that people think that like standby is a thing, and that like standbying 2/2s, the hard removal doesn't hit those?
That's like part of it because of how I feel like the game overall is like slowly getting back into like the field based game where like power and counters are like really impactful every game. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but like
Well, the
standby just
soul
like
pushes damage.
you're right. But yeah, standby like pushes that a lot more, and the fact that there's so many good standby combos and like different things involving standby, like incentivizes you to play for field more often now. So a lot of people just don't have like early play removals, or I don't even know if people even feel like they need that anymore. Because a lot of the decks, I think right now, like
So
they
unless
give
you're
up level
playing a
2.
standby deck, yeah, unless you're playing a
Yeah.
standby deck, I think a lot of decks just cut a lot of the like early play stuff just because a lot of the times like they're not going to run counter because they know they're never keeping board anyway. So why would they bother like slotting in a counter?
Yeah. I mean, can you guys? Is there any like decks right now that really fight for level 2 that aren't playing standby? I feel like every deck just gives up level 2 because it doesn't really have anything too powerful to do, and it's just like I'm either gonna slam my combo again because it's uninteractive, or like we're playing for board.
Doesn't some ReZero list do that? Things
ReZero,
like,
if they're still running, like if they're still focusing on the early play ram and stuff,
or like
maybe if they're
Gurren.
playing 8 book or something.
The
Gurren's not a
thing
good
though,
deck.
like with how standby forces so many people to fight for board, I feel like a lot of the early play stuff in ReZero just doesn't compete because like what are you doing, dropping Amelia Wall or Rem that are like way too weak to fight 13Ks? Yeah, I mean this wasn't like a super great match, right?
No.
Yeah.
There were some plays I was curious about, but if you don't remember your hand in there, then that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean this was like 3 weeks ago, so at this point. Any last questions about this match then, or anything that sticks out?
I don't think so. It's a little. The match felt like it ended a little prematurely. Like there needed to be some kill turns in there, but you know, sometimes that's Weiss.
Yep, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess that's it for the match. I guess we'll just see you guys in the next video.
Until next time.
Yeah,
Have a good one now.
later. Before you go, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you do enjoy our content, as it does help us grow, and check out some of these social media links below.